everyone. Hello, thank you so much for joining. I'm Ishita, the founder of Globe Uplift, and let's wait for Pamela to join us. There she is. Hi! Oh my god, this is such like a dream come true. I can't believe it, honestly.
Oh my gosh, oh, it's a dream come true for me. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me on this Instagram Live today. It really means a lot.
Thank you so much for agreeing to join. I'm so delightful, and I'm so glad you actually came up, gave your time away. I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you. I always say that kindness to me is giving somebody your time, right? And so you've given me your time and I'm giving you yours. It's a piece that'll one day be a memory, a happy memory for us. So thank you.
Thank you so much. So I was always so first of all, I would like to mention, I just started Globe Uplift in July, and I came across your profile, and then I saw your Kind Time series, and I was so inspired by you, which is one reason why I started Learn at the rate Globe Uplift. So thank you so much.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, that means so much to me. I'm at a loss for words, but thank you. And you're doing amazing. You're doing such a wonderful job raising awareness for many beautiful causes. So thank you. This is all like a positive thing now.
Honestly, your energy, your passion, your enthusiasm, and your kindness initiative is just so contagious. Honestly, we youth are inspired by people like you every day, and I truly aspire to be like you, and your personality is just so fun loving and kind and sweet. So thank you so much for spreading positivity even during the pandemic, during lockdown. Every bit in your video is filled with so much positivity and happiness. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow, I'm melting in this chair. It means so much to me. It means so much. That is the reason why I love to do those interviews with people who are just like you, inspiring and happy and want to share joy with the world. So the fact that I can just be the one asking questions and making people laugh and smile means a lot. So thank you. Oh my God.
So it was always, yeah. So it was always on my list to ask you this one question that you ask every time during Kind Time. Let me ask you today, what does kindness mean to you?
Oh, so kindness is a little, to me, what it means is a little bit like what I said before, is giving our time to each other. Because this moment right here, right now, me looking at you through the screen won't ever come again. This, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. I won't ever be able to rewind. It's not like the movie Click. I don't know if you ever saw where you could rewind with the manette and stuff. You can't. So when you give somebody your time, your undivided attention, actually listening and hearing the person and being compassionate and everything in that moment is what kindness means to me. That's what it means.
That's really sweet of you. Genuinely, whatever you talk about in your interviews during Kind Time, it is visible through even the way you talk, your ideas, your thoughts, and how such a kind soul you are. So thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Okay, no crying. Thank you.
Because
Thank
sometimes
you.
we're just unaware of how significantly we can impact someone's life indirectly. And I think you're that one personality who has really made a lot of change in our world, and we definitely need so many people like you, and you have been inspiring so many people like me as well. So it's a collective like growth in our community. So, and even being like in Montreal and in Singapore, it's overseas through. I'm short of words too.
I can't even believe that. Like when you asked me to go and talk with you and everything, I was like, oh, I wonder from where in Montreal she's from, And then after, when you said, okay, I'm from Singapore, I was like, what? Oh my goodness. Like, it's amazing how social media can connect the world together, right? Like, we always talk about it, how social media connects people, and it does overseas and everything. But when it happens to you personally, on a personal level, it's so amazing. Like, I can happily and proudly say I have a wonderful friend in Singapore now. Like, I would have never thought in my life I'd be able to say that. So thank you.
Okay, so let's hear a bit about your initiative. I personally wanted to know a lot more about you because behind your scenes, I'm not really sure like how your story was brought about. So tell us a bit about yourself, your initiative, who your inspiration was for the Kind Time series.
Oh wow! I love sharing this because a lot of people think that I was always a very outspoken person who wasn't shy, right? But instead, it was the complete opposite. I was somebody who a few years back couldn't even ask the waiter for something at a restaurant. I was so scared. I had so much anxiety for a very long time in my life. That was my personality, and that's okay. If some people are shy, that is completely fine. I understand that feeling, and some people are just like that. It's a personality. That's okay. And then slowly, certain experiences happened, and I got to grow out of that shyness. And then after, I decided that I wanted to go into journalism, which was the complete opposite of what I would have ever thought in a million years. Just like how talking to you today, you're in Singapore, I'm in Montreal. Never in a million years what I thought. And so I decided journalism. And as I was discovering the field and the program and making wonderful connections, I found that I was like, you know what? It is incredibly difficult to be a journalist. No matter what field you're in, it's always difficult. You need to put practice and time. You have to have passion, right? And so I was like, you know what? I was like, I admire those who report on the daily news, on feature stories, all those things, which I love. I'm passionate for too. But I was like, I want to bring in my positive attitude and put it in with my love for journalism. And so that's how Kind Time came about. So it was like reporting good news, essentially.
That's a really wonderful initiative. Even your Some Good News media organization, that's a really wonderful initiative to bring about good news, because these days what media is usually associated with is negativity, all the issues in our world, and like your niche is beautiful because it really points out the things that humanity really needs to care about to actually bring about like solutions to tackle our problems today. So thank you so much for all your work and everything you're doing for inspiring young audience and even surpassing all the age generations and just bringing about so much change.
Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. And honestly, like, of course, journalism, like, I get this question often where people are like, oh, but journalism is negative, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it wasn't really a question. It's like a statement. Like, they're very, like, but I try to tell them, like, but it's normal that it is, because the reporters are reporting about situations that are happening in our community that we need to be aware of in order to know how to stay safe, right? What do we do to not repeat that? What do we do in order to stay safe? How to keep our families safe and stuff like that. So it's completely normal, but sprinkling a little bit of goodness too, doesn't hurt.
And your story story is like really beautiful as well, because I really believe like now onwards that what our challenges are build us the strength for the future, and you're like a living example of that. So definitely when I'm like struggling, I'm gonna like think about you, because you've really like changed yourself. You've come out of your comfort zone. So that's just a wonderful thing to know.
Thank you. Thank you. You never know what somebody's going through, right? Like, the world will always go round. If you're going through something negative or something positive, the next day will come. And so for you, it could be a wonderful day. And for somebody else, it could be their worst day, you know? So that's why you always just have to be kind. Yeah.
So tell us a bit about your day-to-day routine and like what you're up to these days, because I was following your Kind Time new second series for a while, and then slowly you're just putting up the videos and all. So what are you up to these days?
Well, now it's actually in Montreal, we're under a lockdown. So that's not too positive, but it's okay. We have to go through that in order to hopefully get away from this COVID-19 situation faster, right? So, so at 8 p.m., we're not allowed to like go anywhere, no stores, everything's closed, but it's okay. I'm very blessed to have my family, have social media, right? This is so fun. 9 o'clock, I'm doing something. Oh my God. And so that's my day, is just trying to make the best of the outdoors. Like, I used to not really like skating because I wasn't good at it, and now I bought skates. They're coming in tomorrow. I've been skating with my dad's skates. They're huge on me, but I've been doing that. And but regarding the Kind Time series, we go with that. I haven't been doing interviews, filming them now, because they were all pre-recorded. So season 2, I filmed them all in one day, and it was a crazy day. Let me tell you that. We had our team working really hard, and they're all beautiful volunteers from Montreal who are just passionate about kindness too.
Yeah.
And we had the camera crew over. So now my days are mostly school, doing the activities outside, and editing the Kind Time videos and then posting it. That's it.
That's really nice. And I like how you bring other people together with you. So that's one really wonderful trait of kindness and like everything about positivity in general, like uplifting everyone together at the same time. So that's really wonderful, because these days we don't really, we're like very busy in our own world. But then I like how bringing people together for some one cause was your initiative. So that's really nice to know.
Yeah, and it's always nice to talk with the language of we, you know, like we did this, you know, it's not just I or myself, right? Like, I didn't just do Kind Time, my goodness, like my parents were involved, my sister, my family, my dog, like everybody.
Yeah, that was a really nice thing. And actually, what I liked was you tried to bring up another initiatives which had a similar like cause with kindness as their core theme, like the saving the dogs or like rescuing the dogs one as well. Even bringing other organizations like the bakeries that sponsored you, different companies that sponsored you. You even like during this pandemic especially, you gave them an opportunity, a platform to actually come up and like present, because small scale businesses have been really like struggling for a bit. So I like how it was so holistic, like holistic improvement, development, and just showcase of your platform alongside others. So it's a really nice team that you have.
Thank you. Literally, that's what I was thinking of. Like, you read my mind. That's exactly what it was. I was like, well, sadly, we are all struggling, right? Like, financially or emotionally, all that. And so with these sponsors, I was like, whatever anyone wants to give, if it's for the gift basket for our interviewees, or if it's like a little dessert for the team to eat during the day, whatever it is. And I was like, I will put you in the videos, and I'll like to ask you what kindness is and like just spread this joy and like make everyone feel a part of like this project, right? So that's what it was. That you read my mind.
So, tell us a bit about your achievements, like significant achievements that have improved you holistically, and also like shown you the direction that you really want to like start your own kind of initiative for Kind Time, and like also join some good news. So, like, what was that one thing that like really like drove you to achieve what you?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh my. You know what? To pinpoint one thing is really difficult. Oh my goodness. But I would say that it was so here in Montreal we have, well, in Quebec, there's this experience that's called the Miss Teen Quebec experience. Okay, and it's not like a pageant regarding beauty and all that. It's all based on personality. And so I think I was 15 years old, and I'm 22 now, almost 23. And my dad was like, Pamela, you're way too shy, which is okay. You know, he's like, you're beautiful the way you are. But he's like, but, you know, he's like, I think you have a voice that could like help so many people because you've been through so much. So he was like, I'm going to sign you up for this personality experience because you're so nice. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to talk to people? And then let me tell you something. It became one of the most beautiful experiences I've had in my life, where I actually ended up being the Miss Teen Quebec that year, 2014. When they called my name, I'm telling you, I was like, me? What? And it was in French, so I really had to speak French, which I wasn't my first language, so I really had I improved my French and all that, and it was really something incredible that I was chosen because of my personality, because of my kindness, because of helping others, and I didn't even notice that I was doing that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know I was a kind person. Like, I was just like, but I'm just being Pamela. So it was like really interesting. So that experience made me realize, oh, like, just by being myself, I could achieve things that are bigger than what I would have ever thought. So that's what it was.
That's wonderful, because sometimes just being yourself, you bring out your true essence, and as your essence and your highlight is just kindness and like your positivity. So that's really nice. Congratulations. I mean, it's been very long now, but
I didn't hear you.
No, I was just congratulating you, but it's been like ages now.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You know what? Time, right? It works in such mysterious ways. It feels like yesterday, but it was a while ago. Like, you know, on Facebook, I don't know if you've ever seen this. It says like, 5 years ago today, this happened. And I'm like, 5 years ago? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, but I want to know if that's okay. I know you would tell me, but I want to know, it's what time now in Singapore?
It is 10:19 a.m.
So now you're in the next day. So you're Sunday and I'm Saturday.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I'm telling you, I was literally I was telling my friend, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be talking to someone who's already in tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of time difference, but at least we could like organize this, because otherwise there are like time zone issues. But at least you were there, you were free, so that's
Tell you, perfect. I can't go anywhere anyways.
Yeah. So tell me a bit of your thoughts about, like, now we see these issues in the world. So what is your stance on like these issues, and what is the one thing that you think would like really change something that we personally could do? Maybe like so our motto as part of Globe Uplift is to empower youth, and our like slogan is to like actually educate yourself, educate others. So that's what we really stand for, and all our posts are about awareness creating about environmental, social, political issues, and all sorts of that things. So, what do you think? Definitely, kindness is one trait that people should actually like think more about and learn more about, because sometimes kindness is also like associated with like being really naive sometimes. So what is one thing that you think, one thing that everyone does or like everyone adopts that could, contribute in bringing some change?
I think being compassionate, like taking your time to fully understand someone's situation, whether it's like someone's personal situation or a global situation, right? Like really before you say something, truly, like you said, educate yourself and put yourself in the person's shoes. Like try to understand, why did that person say that, or why do I think this occurred? What were the events that led up to this? Is there more like, is there an underlying, how do you say it? An underlying message? Yeah, factor, yes. And like truly just be compassionate before you give your opinion, which your opinion matters so much, but it has to, I believe, be an educated one in order for the world to truly understand each other, right? Like, for example, right now I'm talking to you, you're in Singapore, but if I didn't know that and you would have said, oh yeah, I had such a great like, I don't know, I ate an egg just now, and I'm like, why did she eat an egg for dinner when like it's dinner, like I just had dinner, or which you could still do that, like breakfast for dinner is like the best thing. But anyways, just saying, like, that's like a really small like example of just fully understanding the situation before you say something. That's what I think could help out the world, because we have social media and everyone's like posting things right away, oh, why'd you say this, why'd you do that? And it's like, whoa, wait, everybody, hang on, take a step back, let's reflect, and then let's talk about it. Yeah,
Definitely, social media has perpetuated that kind of a behavior where we just quickly react without even thinking what the other person might be going through. But definitely what you said, being compassionate, being understanding, and acknowledging the fact that someone is feeling something or going through something, that will definitely help actually reach the root cause of the situation and like actually tackle it. So that's really nice to know. And to end, as you always end with like your question that I started with, so I'll end with what is one message that you would like our audience to know, and in general, like youth to really consider, because obviously you're in your youth as well. I'm not making you like very old.
no, we're the same. But yes.
So what is one message that you want to like pass to our audience members and just promote kindness? What is one thing?
So that is a wonderful question. You're amazing, by the way. Like, I am loving this.
Inspired by you.
I love you. Oh my god, I'm giving you a hug. Seriously. Oh my goodness. One day I'll come to Singapore, okay, when travel is good, and I'm gonna come give you that hug for real, okay? But so one message that I would love to pass on to anybody listening or who will listen afterwards is this quote that I always say, which was inspired by my mom, because she always says it, is to remember to think happy and be kind. So why this quote is that, like, my mom always used to say, like, you don't always have to feel happy. You won't always feel happy. It's normal. You're human. But if you think happy, like, things will get better. Difficult situations will get better faster, So you're, instead of thinking negatively, right? And then afterwards, once you pair it with being kind, then it's just things in life will fall somehow into place. I don't know how to explain it, but just being kind makes you feel so happy. Oh, and it's genuine kindness. That's something that is so important to me, that like people need to understand. It has to be genuinely kind, because you can't do it. Like, let's say now I'm telling you, oh, you need to be kind, you need to be kind. And after I go in the world and I'm actually not nice, that doesn't work. Like, no, you have to, or you can't be doing it out of like, oh, I'm gonna get something in return. Oh my gosh, no. You have to be kind because you're doing it out of your heart without expecting anything in return. And that's just so beautiful. You really will feel so good. And then the world will just become a brighter, happier place.
Yeah, definitely. I really agree with that. It should come from your heart genuinely, and you should truly feel that for the other person to actually get the message. And I can't believe it that I've spoken to you, because like past whole week I've been like going around my house telling everyone I'm gonna talk to Pamela. Oh my god! And then now it's actually like come true. I can't believe it. Like I honestly showed my parents all your videos, the way you talk, and even my parents like admire even your voice, the way you are, your personality. So thank you so much for your time again, and for sharing like these wonderful insights with all of us. And definitely I'm sure we would all like adopt this kind of mentality of kindness, being more genuine and just thinking about the bigger picture and outside of what we can see. So yeah.
Thank you. I truly appreciate you saying those beautiful words, and I feel the genuineness of your kindness. Like, it's radiating through my screen, so I'm sure everyone else feels it. And just thank you. Wow, like I'm smiling so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. And you continue doing your wonderful work. And seriously, anytime you need anything with interviews and videos and just a friend, I'm here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, these connections bring like a lifetime opportunity and like lifetime connections. Thank you so much. And I really hope you have a good night and a good day tomorrow.
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I'll go and have my dreams very soon.
Thank you so much, and stay safe. And remember to stay happy,
think happy,
and be kind.
You got it. You got it.
Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you later.
Thank you. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for connecting, everyone. I really appreciate it.